Cool. So people are still joining. Cool. So let's start then, or let's wait till 2 more minutes. Let's see if anyone else is also coming. But then we'll start. Can't waste that much. So I guess I'm visible. Hello everyone. Uh, can anyone just reply me if my video is visible now? Cool. Cool, then both good. Okay then. Okay then. Let's not wait much more time. Let's proceed. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the third session of Eras of LLMs. We are very pleased to have you this morning on the 10:30 a.m. I know it's a bit little like drowsy. I am also feeling a little sleepy, but yeah, we are going to make this. So, before we start, little about me. So, I am Swansat Nayak. I'm organizer of TFUG BBSR and I'm currently interning at Fixit as an AI intern. Prior to this, I've also worked with Oracle as a project intern on NLP and automation. And I'm currently a final year undergraduate at TFUG Bhubaneswar. So, let's stop this here and let me present my complete screen. So first of all, I would like everyone to just make me sure that they have a laptop, they have Visual Studio Code, and they have uh, what, Jupyter Notebook on their PS Code. Anyone who is having issue with these, please give me a thumbs up. Right? Is my network not stable? My network is not stable. Okay, yeah, now it's fine. My screen is visible to everyone. Just the thumbs up or react.
Some Gemini a little bit. It is not visible clearly.
I can't hear you, Shashwat. Can you please be
Uh,
louder?
zoom it.
Yeah, yeah, I will zoom
The
it.
pixel.
I
Uh,
was just checking if the screen is visible or not. Is my screen visible to everyone? Okay,
yes, yes.
cool. Okay. So,
How do, how, how do we zoom got that?
cool. So before we start,
Hmm.
just tell me if anyone is installing VS Code or Jupyter Notebook. I hope like we should proceed only if you all have Jupyter Notebooks installed right now. So just give me a quick hands up if everything is ready and set up, we can proceed with in the chat or reactions, anything will work fine.
Before this forum, I guess you could give a brief about the project you are building today.
Yeah, yeah, I will do that. I will do
And
that.
yep. And if guys you don't have any VS Code or Jupyter Notebook installed in your laptop, it can work in Google Colab. By that time, you can install the VS Code also while working in Google Colab.
Okay. So, so let me give a brief what we are going to do today. So, first, we will start off with a simple application like on a Jupyter notebook that how we are going to pass prompts to the Gemini API and how we are getting the response from there. And from there, we will proceed to like building an our own chatbot. Okay. Like you all have already explored Sifra. So we will try to not build like Sifra, but we will try to build a RAG type of application where we can use our what we can say, we can give some data to the Gemini and then ask a question, like basically prompt engineering. We will give a big prompt or like on the basis of this data, please answer me this following question or for answer, reply to the following conversation over. Okay. So before we start building, all of you need to yes, so, second. So, yeah, okay. So, so first of all, as we are going to build with Gemini, so we need our Gemini API. So let's go to Google AI Studio. You need to click here to get an API key because we need an API key. And from here, you can generate your own API. Okay, so this is what we need before we can begin. So I would like if everyone can go to Google AI Studio now, create a new project because when you will click here, so it will ask you to create search Google Cloud project. So you should create a new project, okay, and then just store that API key somewhere with yourself, okay, because API key is important to communicate with Google API. Okay, once done, please tell me we can proceed about.
Uh, Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Am I
Divyaj.
audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, within the total time span of the event, I might have to leave due to some reasons at 1 p.m. Can this recording be available on YouTube so
Yeah.
that I can?
Yeah, Divyajyoti. First thing, so I will try to wrap up it by one. Okay, this is not going to that take that long. And second, yeah, the recording would be available on YouTube for your further reference as well. Okay,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
you're welcome. Just give me a hand raise if you don't have API key till now. Okay. Anshuman, can you please mute yourself if there is a noise coming from your side? Yeah, cool. So, is everyone ready with their API key? Just give me a hand raise or anything. Okay, Venkat is ready. Okay, you guys are still fetching APIs. Okay, you can take it. Okay, Himanshu Mishra is ready. People who are still getting their API key, just give me a hand raise. Okay, then we should, if, okay, sure. Okay, keep your hand raised, and once you have the API key, put down your hand. Okay, sure, Vishwa. Cool, Shinu, cool, Anshuman. We are waiting for your for your API. Once you have your API, please we will proceed ahead. Please let your API be fast. Good morning. Shall Anshuman, how long it is gonna take? Like I know you joined late, so shall we proceed ahead? Anshuman, can I get a heads up from you? Yeah, Bishwa, tell me. Okay, you are still getting the API. Everyone has their API key now. Just like thumbs up in the chat. Everyone has their API key. One people. Shinu, Suhas, very good. Everyone else, Vishal, Vishwa, Viswajit, Chakib, Disha, Himanshu, Rishi, Subhash. Everyone has their API key. Cool. Okay. So now, if as you have API key, we can do one thing. Okay. Let's go to API Quick Start Guide. Okay, and let's see how we are going to use to communicate. Okay. So first of all, we need to install this Gemini API SDK. Okay. So go to your terminal, or if you are using Colab in that case, go to your Jupyter notebook, and first of all, install this uh, SDK so that we can proceed with the same. Okay. Just go to your terminal in case of you are using VS Code, or if you are using Google Colab, just go to your what you can say. Let me also use Colab as well. Okay. So my Jupyter notebook is visible to everyone, I guess now, right? Yes. Cool. So after this, like we do have our like just zoom in this a bit. Okay, we have our Google Gemini SDK installed on our system. So now what we are going to do is we are going to import. Okay, we are going to import this module as Gen AI. Like this is a very long name, so like I'm just importing it as a Gen AI, and then I'm going to configure the API key for the same. Okay, so now the API key that you have, you are gonna write Gen AI dot configure, and in bracket you're gonna pass API key. In my case, the API key is
Uh, Swayam, can you zoom in a little bit?
sure.
Screen's not clear.
So now I have installed my generative AI SDK. I have imported it and I have configured it using my API key. Because everyone is good right till now, or like if anyone is having any issues till this, just give me a quick hands up. I know this in the starting phase, this is going to be a little monotonous, but as we proceed, when we will be building a chatbot, then it would be great. Okay, you can customize it for yourself. You all have seen us, Sifra, our AI buddy. Okay, so today we'll be building a kind of AI therapist. Okay, process. So first, Shinu, you need to install the Google Generative AI SDK. The first line here, the pip install hyphen q hyphen universal Google Generative AI, that will install your SDK on your system. Okay, next you need to import those that SDK. So just import google.generative AI. Okay, I have written as Gen AI because writing google.generative AI again and again could be a little bit of tedious task. So that is why I have imported it as Gen AI. And after that, you need to configure the API key. The API key that you have received from here, from this page, the API key that you have received, you need to configure it here so that your Gen AI module would be using that API key to communicate with the Gemini API. Got it? Anyone having any doubt till now? Shall we proceed ahead then? Okay, great. So now we have our API key ready. We have our Gen AI model ready. So now we are going to select a model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to model is equal to Gen AI dot generative model, and I'm going to pass Gemini, Gemini 1.5 flash. Okay. This will invoke your Gemini, like this will basically create an object model of generative model class, and this will use the Gemini 1.0 flash model. Okay. So now let's see what all we can do with Gemini models, like what all models are available. Okay. I guess my screen would be visible. So these are the models that we can use, like Gemini 1.5 Flash, Gemini 1.5 Pro, Gemini 1.0 Pro Vision, Gemini 1.0 Pro. But for our purpose in this session, we are going to use Gemini 1.5 Flash because like it's way more faster and like will take less time for computation and giving us the result. And let's proceed ahead. So after this, okay, so till now we are all good to go. So now we just need to try it. Just suppose we need to create any content. So we are gonna build model dot generative on generate content, and I'm gonna pass tell me about TF video group. Okay. Okay, now. So it has given me a response like this. Let me zoom out a bit. So yeah, TensorFlow user group, your hub for all the things TensorFlow is a local community. It has given me all. Also with this, there's a finish reason, stop, index, safety ratings, prompt token count, candidate tokens count, total code token count. All this data would be given to you. So now what you need here, you basically need this part. Okay, so just you can play around with this prompt. You can ask any prompt if you want. Also you need to also keep in mind that Gemini API uses safety ratings again. So if you are going to give anything that is categorized, it is getting identified with any of these categories, It will not give you response. It will give you response not provided due to safety violation. Okay. So before proceeding ahead to the project where we will be building our own chatbot kind of thing. So if anyone has any doubt till now, anyone in the chat, you can just how one API is being deployed with lens query. Anjan Mishra, I would like to take your question at the end because I don't think it currently aligns with what pre-show upper core. Yeah, it currently aligns with what we are currently doing, but we will take your question at the end. Cool. Anyone else, or shall we proceed? Cool then. So now so let us check that how we are going to. I'll just use a diagram. I would like to show a diagram. So we can consider, okay, this is a data, this is your chats. Okay. So this is basically storing all your information that you are chatting with your AI agent. Okay. In this case, when we are building our AI therapist, this is a database that is storing our chat. Okay. Now then have another database that is basically storing our context. Okay. Context you can see you can save it as just suppose uh, if you are creating like you are chatting with a person. Okay, so context is you can refer it to as an overall summary of what that person knows about you. Okay, and chats is basically what conversation you had. So in this the application in which we are going to build an AI therapist, we are going to use these two databases. Okay, these two storage are essential to like get better responses and more personalized. Now with this, what we have our Gemini API here. Okay, let us Gemini. We have our Gemini here, and with that, we also have our prompt. Let us consider this as our prompt, and we have our user. Okay, this is our actor. Let's have it our how it. So what is going to happen is basically, so user is going to send a message. Okay, let's just let the user send a message. Okay, sorry. So basically, let's sum it up. So what is going to happen is when a user sends a message, the message is going to store in the chat. We are going to fetch some of the latest chats. Just suppose I'm fetching my last 10 or 20 chats. Okay, I'm mixing it with my context. Okay, I will add my context to the prompt. Okay, with the help of chat and context, I'm going to make a good prompt. And with that, I'm going to pass that prompt to Gemini. And with the response that Gemini gives it, I will give it again back to the person. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. Okay, anyone has any doubt regarding what we are going to do in today's project? Anyone has any doubt? If you don't have doubt, please just like react like a thumbs up so that we can proceed ahead. So, uh, let me just stop it and just go down. Just go down. Yeah, Aditya Vishnu Point, please tell me.
So where can we get the recordings of this session?
You will get the recording for the session on our YouTube channel, post the session, okay?
Fine. Thank you.
So, yeah, I'm currently recording it, so not an issue. You can get it. Okay. So, uh, let's skip to a main.py file. Okay, you can see I have imported all the I have imported Google Gemini SDK. I have configured my API key. I have selected the model. Okay. So now what we are going to do, let us create just a simple two empty list, chats and contacts. Okay. These two databases are empty for now. Okay. Now what we're going to do, let's create it two functions. Okay. Def generate context. Okay. What is going to take? Okay. So after this, couldn't we do project conversation, image recognition? Can we do with Vishwa? That's a great thing that image recognition chatbot, but I don't think time will limit us because though I have scheduled this meeting till 12:30 or 1, but I actually have to leave a little early. So I'm just planning to create a chatbot similar to Sifra, like as we have made with Sifra. Okay. But yeah, Vishwa, we can do, you can message me in person. I will just drop my mail here. Okay. Let's see if we can, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to me here and I will solve it. Okay. So, in generate context. So what is basically the generate context function is going to do? So we are planning this function that this function should take input of the new message and it should also take input of the response that Google model have created. Basically, what you know before plus what he texted you and what you give response. So I'm going to type in context. This is going to take the previous one. Okay, the previous context, which is going to be a string. Then I'm going to send the user message. This is also going to be a string, and then an AI message, which is also going to be a string. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to build a prompt. Okay. So you can do prompt engineering. You can give prompts like consider that consider that you are an qualified therapist. Below is all the information. That okay, this is not our messaging. On the is or the text the context the message on the report and the that uh, uh, data complete of all information for you. Cool. So this is our prompt. We are going to give user user message and I'm going to pass it the message was on the right. Yeah, that's good. Okay. This is good to everyone. I guess this should be okay with everyone. Anyone has any doubt in how we are why we are making this prompt? What is F string? And if anyone has anything related to anyone anything else, just ask now. Okay, it would be better. If no one has any doubt, just like you can see that we can all go to go. You can write in chat so that we should proceed ahead. Cool one. Okay. So what we are going to do is let me just pass this on to response. Response is my model dot generate content. I'm gonna pass the prompt once I have model. So I, as okay, how many of you remember the like what response we were getting here? So if anyone remembers, this was the response that we were getting. Like when we try to hit the replay, we know that we had our um we had yeah we had our this was our response is a generate content response. It has candidate has a part, candidates has content has part, and part has the actual thing that we need. Okay, so this is what we are going to scrape from the response in our function. What I'm going to do is generate candidate. It is equals to response of candidates, and I need the first one zero. Okay, my content is basically candidate dot content. My text content is basically content dot part zero dot text. Okay, I know this might look like what is this, but if let us compare this with what we had in the collab notebooks, so then it will make a little more sense. So yeah, so so yeah, first you're going to response dot candidate zero. We have a response. We have a candidates. Candidate is an array. We are getting the first element of the array. So we have to now do this. Okay. Now we are asking content is equal to candidate dot content. So what is candidate dot content? Candidate dot content is again this thing. Now here we are going to get the parts, the zeroth index of the part. So what we are doing, candidate dot part dot text. Now we have this one. In this one, we have passed the text. So now we have this complete string. Got it? So this is how we are going to make this function, the generate context function. Okay, clear? Anyone has any doubt till now? Anyone? If we are all good, please just give me a good thumbs up that yeah, we are good to go and all. Cool, great. Okay, thank you. So we have our generate context. Okay, this is going to get all our chats saved here. So what we are going to do, we are now going to generate def chat. And in this, we are going to pass context. It's going to be a string and user message. User message. Again, the same thing when we are building with Gemini, we are going to build a prompt and let me just save. I have saved context is equals to context and below act like a professional therapist, professional therapist, and professional therapist. The uh, above text gives you information about what all you know about on the basis of information required for video conversation. The message is your user. Again, we are going to use this. Anyone has any doubt in this function? Anyone? If everything good, please like give a good thumbs up so that we can proceed ahead. Great. Okay. Okay then. So now we like this is a like very high level design of what we should build. We are going to build in this session. But yeah, you are feel free to change the structure or the algorithm or however I'm approaching this problem. You are very okay to like go ahead with that. But just for now, like for this session, we are going to stick to the very basic similar type of thing. Okay. So now what I have filtered the function. Okay. Now let me create for this thing. Okay. So let me just create a infinite loop. Okay, while to okay. So let me just give a user input. Okay. So first of all, I don't have any context. Okay. So I'm gonna first chat. So let me AI reply. Just get an AI reply is equals to chat, and I'm going to pass context. This is my empty and my user message. Okay. I have my AI reply. So now I will give. I will just print the AI reply. AI reply. And then next I will ask to context. I will use generate the context and I'll save that in the context. After that I am done. I will then again ask the user to give it symbol. Okay. So this is like this you can see now is like very basic kind of chatbot thing using Gemini. So previously, when you are building chatbot, you need to like build a complete ML model, a chatbot model, LLM, natural language processing. By using Gemini, you can simply like this is a very basic and believe me, when we will run this, this will be very functional and it will give good responses as well. So I think let's see. I guess we should be getting some errors also right now. So let's see what we actually put. All right. Python main copy. Yeah. Yeah. Hi there. Just gonna write hi there. So it gives me hi there. It's nice to meet you. I understand you are reaching out today. What brings you to therapy? I'm here to listen without judgment and offer and whatever. I guess I should. Okay. Wait, yeah. Okay. at there. I'm not feeling well today. You have a minute to talk. So now let me just load this. So now you saw that this is how Gemini is acting like a therapist and it is giving me answers to my queries. Okay. This is all involves like understanding how Gemini works and prompt engineering. This is why today, like we say that the prompt engineering is very important. Prompt engineering is the next future. This is how you need to play with prompts. Okay. So right now I would like that you all guys build this thing on yourself. Okay, at least till this like this is a very high level thing. We should be like we can add like in Sifra, which we was developed by me, Saswat, Sanket and all. So it involved a lot of like chat storage, texting, a very big prompt. Okay, so for now, let's just aim to like get our thing done here. So it's 11:17 now. Okay, I will wait till 11:30. Okay, so till 11:30, I would like to you to like all of you just play around with your prompts. Okay, and then let's see what everyone has come up with. I have built an AI therapist. You can build any AI model of your choice. Okay, you have time till that, and then present your screen here. We will see what all responses, what all creative ideas you have got, and let's wait till 11:30, then we will we will implement this chat feature, we will improve this prompt of this, and then we will wrap up by here. Okay, okay, nice. Bye bye guys, well, not bye. Just like for now, let me stop my screen here and let me see if anyone of you have any questions. If anyone has any questions how this is working and all, please also drop that in the comment. I'll be taking them now, and till 11:30 all of you please build your projects. uh Shall I stop sharing my screen, or shall I just what we can show this code? Oh, yeah, Venkat. Okay, I'm just keeping screen. Okay, yeah, yeah, cool. Shubham, the history part is not yet implemented. This is a very high level design. After this, like just once we see your projects, I will tell you, like if I will get some time, I will show you Sifra's actual code, how it is storing messages, and then we will see if your doubt is clear. So basically, this is a chat one. This one was made to store the storage, but like as like I was just making a high level idea of how things should work. This was the chat. So if you are building, you want to use the storage history thing, you can just pass this chat in any of this prompt. And if you are having issues with the maximum number of tokens, you can just pass like the last 30 messages of the chat. So that is how you are going to pass the history for the user. So what I used in Cifra is I was passing the context, the last 50 messages, and the new message that the user have sent. Yeah. Hello. Okay, so we have Shubham, Rakesh, and Anshuman. Can you just pin down what you all have built, like what AI agent you all have built? And yeah, please don't use my API because after the session I would be deleting the same. So then you won't be able to use it further. And though these API keys are free, Google is not going to charge you. Yeah, Rakesh, you can go on unmute and you can speak out. You can present your screen, Rakesh. Rakesh, can you unmute your mic and tell me? Rakesh Ranjan Saho.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what you have built?
Sir, I just copied the code. Sorry, I'm new, sir.
Okay,
I
it's
just
not
see.
an it's not an issue. It's not an issue. Just play around with it. Like this AI therapist is also a very good idea. Okay. So you can play around with it. You can add some more prompt engineering thing, more you can add more detailed prompt that how you should answer. You can make it more personalized and all. Okay. Not an issue. I was just thinking that if someone is making some just suppose an AI gamer or something else. So I was just checking if you have built something else.
Okay.
Other than Rakesh, anyone else? Anshuman, Anshuman, I'm audible. I guess he's on having some issue. Okay
Yes,
then.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what have you built?
So basically, I have deployed some of the uh, uh, atomic Kotlin Python functions that can be deployed, that can be run for one Dialogflow customer experience template from a Google Cloud Shell application. So I have just through deep neural network architecture, I have some created some entities, some and its uh, intents that can be forwarded to one of the app detect,
Anshuman. Uh,
detecting
uh,
exact data
yeah, Anshuman. Listen.
in the compatible cloud cell.
Anshuman.
Yes.
So I really appreciate, okay, whatever you're building, that is very, but like, in this series, that what we are doing, okay, so these are series of eras of LLMs based and focusing on Gemini, okay. So basically, we are starting on with basics, okay. So I don't think people here in the chat who who would be aware of what I really appreciate what you have built, but I'm asking in alignment with today's agenda, today's session, what have you
Okay,
built?
sir.
If you haven't, you can say, and if you have, please you can present.
No, I will be deploying whatever you have presented today by logging into collab.research.google.com. So I have basic knowledge in Python and to some extent developing AI applications from JetBrains or from JetBrains and
Great,
connecting it with any of the cloud cell tool.
great. Not an issue. Okay, thank you, Anshuman. Anyone
Okay, okay.
else who have made his AI agent? Anyone? Because if you guys tell me okay, how many of you are still building? Just give me a hand raise. Because this was an hands off. I expect everyone to like build something. Shubham, Venkat, Vishal, Vishwa, Priya, Rakesh, Srinu. So let's just proceed ahead. I will like just show how we can pass the chat. Okay. I have built a trading type of suggestion giving chat for great. Shivam, would you like to show it to us? Okay, okay, not an issue. Though post this session, we would be sharing you a form link where we would be giving you a like opportunity to submit your projects here, and we will be showcasing the best projects on our platform soon. So, okay, for this today's agenda, so let me just share my screen and let me just tell you how we yes, if we can how we can pass the previous conversation, the chats to this. So what we can do this thing is okay, when we are going for chat, okay, so here I can add another thing that pref chats, okay, pref chats, and this is going to be a list of string. Let me just import list. Okay, and now let me just okay guys. So now see what I have done is basically I have added some changes to in the chat function. So first I will just sending context and user message. Now I'm sending a list of my previous conversation as well. Okay, I have added that in my prompt that in messages I have added these were my messages. Okay, and after that in my continuous loop, in my endless loop, I have also appended those chats to my chat database. Okay, with this is currently an empty list that I was using to store the database. This is how I did it. So I will just now write context, okay, context and chat. I will just add path chats here. Okay, so now we are all good to go. I will just again run this. Hi there, and rest. Okay, I hear you are selling your films. Can you tell me more about what's going on? What's going on? Okay, let me just say that my audience is building chatbots for project submission, and I'm scared that they will be better than me. Of course, like I'm little scared. Okay. So this is how it is like basically if even you go little harsh, it will ask you. I hope you understand. I apologize if I sound if you're feeling stuck. This is how you can build. different chatbots. Okay, basically, let me, if I can show you Cifra's code. Okay, yeah. So, this is Cifra's code. Okay, in Cifra's code, we had one start conversation function, which was basically used for each user when the user comes and sends messages for the first time. Then we had a resume conversation in which we were sending current chats, the message and context. Okay, here we can see in start conversation, I just have a single message. In resume conversation, I have a context, I have a message, and I have a list of current chats. Then I had this make context to like make the context between Cifra and the user. And then I have this generate error response message. This was I generated if in case we are facing some error. This would still not return me the error, or instead it will just give me some edge hard coded message that I have made it. Okay. So I guess with this, my part for this, if anyone has any question, any doubts, any new project ideas, please feel free to share with us. Okay, I will just respond. We have a competition going on. We will submit a Google form. You can deploy. You can just like give me GitHub link. Yeah, while posting to GitHub, make sure that you don't post your API key. Okay, just comment it out or like just delete it before you push it. And give me, you can submit a GitHub link, you can submit a zip file. And the best thing project, we are going to have a 1 hour offline event on the September 14th, I guess. Saswat, if I'm correct. I don't think. Sir, in the group, which group, Vishwa?
Yes, and can you go ahead? What was saying?
I was asking, when is our upcoming offline event? I guess September 14th is one what we are planning.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
sure.
we will be showcasing this there. What group? I couldn't understand your doubt, Vishwa. Like, what are you saying with the group? Sorry. We will send out a project submission link, a Google form. Not in the group. We will also be posting in the group, and as well as we will be sending it to your mails as well. So you can submit them. Yeah, Priya, there is a recording of this session. Also, I will share this file, like basically this notebook, as well as my main file with you, so you can use that. And yeah, I guess the recording would be available by 4 today evening. It would be available. Okay.
Swayam, are you going to build it using Flask or this is it?
What? Can I repeat again?
Are we going to make it as an API?
I am thinking of not making an API. Let the people, because API with, if we start building API, then it would be more like a backend project. Okay. So
Mhm.
let people make it their own. Like just suppose, though I have another idea. So if people, there's a suggestion when building this project, as you are making just a client side project, okay, you are not making a website or not. If you're going to make it a website, you can just make these functions as an API and use them. But when client project, like as it is currently using, you can do one thing. So in this main.py, instead of user message as an input, you can use Google speech recognition library to like get voice inputs. Okay, and again, then you can use GTTS, Google Text to Speech service. It is a free service. To instead of printing, speaking out the response. In that way, you can also make a conversational bot. But yeah, for this session, Saswat, I'm not planning to make an API because it will then again involve a lot of like fast API,
Mhm.
Flask and all. Okay. Anyone has any other doubts?
I feel free to talk.
turn
Yeah,
your mic on and ask. Like we can discuss anything. Like there is no constant like we are going to discuss regarding this, but you can share your doubts or any ideas like how it can be implemented and all. And also very soon in our website we are going to have a project gallery where we will be showcasing the best projects built by you and the community so that all can collaborate and build something great out of it.
if anyone has any doubt, anything they want to say, they can speak. We will wrap up the session by 12. Okay, you can chat in the chat box or you can just unmute yourself. Okay, anything that is cool. Also, it would be great if you can just give feedback to me that how was my session. Uh, it would be great. I can get some valuable feedbacks. What I could more improve in the session, what I can more integrate. Just a little feedback. All the people who are in the meet till now. Okay, then Saswat, I guess we should wrap it up now, or we should. We have anything else?
No, I guess we are good to go.
Yeah.
And guys will be sharing uh, more information about how to join the competition and what should be the process very soon in our WhatsApp community group. If you haven't joined the group, please join it right now. Give me a second, I will send the community link here.